All right, guys, I'm back now. Thank you if you stayed with me through that little interruption. Unfortunately, nothing I could do about it. My connection to the show network was just lost, and I really didn't have a chance to be able to play it, or fix it. I just took my break off stream and figured I'd come back and we'll pick up where I left off. So with this, we need 5 more hits and we need 1 more win. Plus, we need 2 stolen bases for the multiplayer program. Get that done. Have a chance at Leo DeVray. So, all right, let's hop right back into the event. So, I'm actually a little bit confused by the concept here with regards to the 2 legacy programs that are in there. Why is it that Byron Buxton is guaranteed, but Leo DeVray isn't? Because that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Either they're both not guaranteed or they're both guaranteed. It just really doesn't make a lot of sense. So, I mean, whatever, I can always do that, do those programs and see how it goes. All right. Like I said, need 5 hits. Oh gosh, a World Series player. 5 hits, 2 stolen bases, and a win. Yeah, that's what. But I'm so confused. Why would Byron Buxton be guaranteed, but not Leo DeVray? Is it because he's the more valuable card? Oh, they're both guaranteed. Oh, well then I thought you said only Buxton was guaranteed. So if that's the case, then all I really need to do is just buy Walker Jenkins, or at least earn him. Okay, maybe I'm being confused here. Oh, no. What? Now I get what you're saying. So then why are people still selling him for a crazy amount? If he's guaranteed, just go play mini seasons. Do 9 innings, get all the parallel XP, runs, strikeouts, whatever you want. Like, that's ridiculous. People are lazy. Well, if you have plenty of time on your hands, then that should be no problem. I guess. I mean, I've always said life gets in the way, or life happens. But I feel like if you have full-time job plus kids and everything, then you probably shouldn't. You're not going to have time for playing video games. So why are you playing video games? That doesn't make any sense to me. No, I always thought that once I settled down in a relationship, I figured that I was going to have to give up gaming and everything. Because how am I going to split my time between work, my eventual girlfriend, if I get one, and video games? I can't. There's not enough time in the day. That's why I'm enjoying it now while I still can. Because right now, nothing has me tied down. Or at least the girl doesn't have me tied down. So I can just do work, or and I could stream MLB The Show and do what I need to do in Madden and college football in terms of the daily objectives and be done with it. Even when I do have to go back to work, because eventually I'm going to have to go. I'm just saying, it's clear that these video games are more tailored to, like, the kids. You know, the ones that go to school for 6 hours. Do a full lineup. Do a full lineup. Pitchers. Oh, he's out. Dang. It's too bad we don't have LaGraza anymore, because that would be a great way to get all the parallel XP, and you wouldn't even have to do mini seasons. But they didn't want it. They didn't want it to be easy for us. Wow. Line out, tag him out, double play. Just unlucky on that one. Uh-oh. Safe. Let's go. Nate George with the stolen base. I think what kills the grind, though, is when these new card series comes out, the like the All Star. Right now, how many people are still using them other than Cam Schlittler? A lot are still using them? Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, what my point was going to be is that new card series like this pipeline one, I feel like kind of overtakes the grind for Byron Buxton. Oh, he robbed me. Oh, what a catch. You know what? If I lose, I lose, but I'm not going to be mad because that was just a fantastic catch right there. But dang, I'm going to be kicking myself over that. Wow, that slider did not go where I wanted it to go. Strike three. Oh, no. Oh, really? I haven't noticed. All right, GG's to my opponent. That's why that 2-run homer would have been very nice for me. But my opponent took it away, so GG's. At least I got my hits. And a couple stolen bases, too. So I think that should bring me down now. Let's see. Oh, I was one stolen base short. Wow, one more. That's all I needed, and I could have had a chance at Leo DeVray. That stinks. What about here? Hits, I need 2 more hits, 1 more win. Well, then I guess I just haven't played everyone because I've got to. I have seen Cam Schlittler or people using Cam in there as their starting pitcher for the event, but I don't know. I haven't seen Jordan or Ozzy or Bellinger, but I guess they don't qualify for the event. Ah, well, then that makes sense. Yeah, I prefer not to play ranked since I think it's easier to make progress in the multiplayer program through doing the event or the events. Okay, all right. Well, I guess I shouldn't be talking then. Because I don't have Byron Buxton, so I would need a lineup full of all-star guys, although I am close. I only need a few more strikeouts and then just do a few games or do multiple games with the All-Star Series lineup, and then should be good to go. Yeah, that I've seen. I've seen the Willie Castro card, which that was insane to me. I was like, I needed to do a double take on that and make sure that I actually saw it right. Yeah, I've done Madden and college football before, strike three, sit down, but I really try to focus on MLB The Show. Plus, that video was recorded, I want to say, in 2020. So I've kind of changed my mind 6 years later. That I try not to do Madden or college football. Because I mean, I just do the bare minimum for Ultimate Team in those two games. Like that's it. It's not like I'm competitive or play online in those games. If you think I hate playing online in MLB The Show, I hate it even more for Madden and college football. So I just do the daily objectives, and the way I see it, it's done. Actually, last year or earlier this year, I forget which, but there was a time where I did a Madden and a Hockey Ultimate Team stream, or a stream with both of those. Might have been towards the end of last year, beginning of this year, because I do remember doing it, but I realized how lame it was for me, so a Jets rebuild? If you're asking me to play on all Madden, I'm not doing that. The highest difficult, wow. The highest difficulty I've ever played on in Madden is All Pro. There we go. I can get my stolen base right here. And that'll be the end. Well, no, actually not the end, because I still need a base. I need a couple base hits, and I need to get a win. But in terms of stealing bases, I'm done. I don't need to do that anymore. I'm going to have a chance at Leo DeVray. Although now if I'm guaranteed to get him, maybe I won't lock him up. Maybe I'll just sell him and and I'll just grind to get his card in the program. Yeah, I'm trying to ignore that right now. I hate it when people do that. I think I got my hits, so I don't think I need to worry about that. Let's go! 3 runs in 1 inning. That's beautiful. And I definitely have my hits, so at this point, I just need to hold on for the win. Home run is certainly going to help me there. Thoughts on Pete Alonso? I wish he were still a Met. 30 home runs, you can't ignore that. I'm not even sure I'm not even sure who on the Mets is closest to that. Maybe Juan Soto? but they should have never gotten rid of him. And I think it's ridiculous that they did. But I wish he were a Met. I wish he had been a Met for his career. If the Mets have an opportunity to get Pete Alonso back in the offseason, like a trade, they should do it. But that probably would never happen. I'd be doing everything that I could to get him back. Strike three, sit down. In fact, I was thinking in my franchise that I'm simming with the Mets. Like, how can I pull off a trade that gets Pete Alonso back in a Mets uniform? All right, that's 2 innings down. One more, and I've got the another 3-out inning, and I'll have this program done. I thought it would take me a lot longer to get this program done. Boy, was I wrong. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I did kind of think about that, like especially last year when I was doing my MLB ballpark tour. I thought about it, but then I was like, you know what? I'd be focused on that, not the fact that I'm trying to enjoy baseball. So, but for right now, no, I can't do it because there's nothing interesting going on with me. I'm trying to recover from my blood clots and everything. So, no IRLs for me for right now. Ah. Oh, well. All right. 3 defensive outs. That's what I need. I also thought about, like, maybe I could do one if the Mets, excuse me, if the Mets ever go to the World Series. Like, wouldn't that be fun for me to be going live and at the World Series, just taking in all the sights and sounds and everything of having the Fall Classic at Citi Field and everything. I wanted to go to a World Series when it was at Citi Field in 2015, but I thought it would be too much money. And to me, I didn't think it was worth it. So Game 3 would have definitely been worth it. But other than that, the other two games, no. Definitely don't want to go to a playoff game where your team loses. Because I've been, excuse me, I've been to that. I was at the game one between the Mets and Padres wild card game in 2022, and that was not a lot of fun. It was cold, and it was miserable. The Mets couldn't score. The Padres were just lighting the Mets up. It was not a fun game. Strike three, sit down. Uh, Gamer, I watch his streams from time to time. Shano91Y, I definitely watch him. Um, what's up, Hoopin? I'm doing all right. How are you? Okay, cool. I appreciate you checking in. Oh man, that was almost dangerous. But at least I got the win. So I've got my hits, I've got my win, I've got my stolen base. So everything should be good here. All right, you too. Nice, a deluxe choice pack. And just to view it, yep, this is done. And the multiplayer program, I am at 150,000 program stars, so that is done, which means I have my chase pack here. Leo DeVray. But first, I'll open these up and see if maybe I can get Arias or Jenkins. Nope, just get Reimer again. Reimer. Nah. No, don't sell him now. Can Reimer? Dude, I know I'm a Mets fan, but I don't need Reimer this much. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy Walker Jenkins. Okay. Nope, not Leo DeVray, unfortunately. It's Fernando Tatis Jr. Okay, 68. I thought for a minute there the game froze up on me again. All right, 40. And quick sell that. So I'll save the 50 packs for later. All right, let me go ahead and buy Walker Jenkins. Well, I didn't really have any other plans for what I would do if I finished up the programs. I know there's a new shark map that's out in that's in Conquest. So we have that. Actually, I could finish up the Hall of Fame map because I started this and I haven't finished it. So it might be a good time to go ahead and finish it. And I could keep doing it with the pipeline uh, lineup that I have here, although I need to make some changes now. Now you're gone. Actually, here. Let's sort by pipeline, guys. Let's see. Ooh, Joshua Baez would be good. Oh, wait, but Ethan Holiday. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any better than Ethan. So let me throw him in there. All right, yeah, so I'll go ahead and finish up the Hall of Fame map. And then we'll go from there. And my hope is that after this game, I can take my break. Because it's going to be close to time for me to take my break again. And then when I get this done, what I'll do is I'll probably start on the mini seasons grind for getting Leo DeVray. Come on, beat it out, George. He did. He beat it. Woo! Uh-oh, Jamar Chase hurt. Looks like he has... He walked off on his own power, but definitely a concern, especially for people who want to draft him for fantasy football. I've got my fantasy football draft coming up. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm playing on veteran. Oh, you're saying when I do the mini seasons? I guess I could. That's foul. Plus, if I do 7 games, that's 7 games at home, which, that means playing at Costco headquarters. Okay, I got plenty of time. Plus, I may do some of this stuff off stream. May. Attaboy, wow. Ethan Holiday. Jeez. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but Dolly Parton passed away. Oh, that's so sad. Kind of figured she would leave. She would live forever. 20 minutes left, then you can leave. Oh well, that's nice. Ooh. Hopefully, I can make these 20 minutes go by quickly. But yeah, it's so sad to hear of her passing. God, she just seemed like the sweetest lady on earth. With all the charity work that she did, it's unbelievable. But I'm glad that she lived a long life. And she definitely made an impact in that life. That's the best thing that I think we as people can do, try to make an impact and live a long life. Or live a long life and try to make an impact. Strike 3, sit down for that last batter. And Dolly Parton definitely did that.
No, that's out. Inside, ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
That missed. That's the ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
No, that's down. Ball.
Ooh, excuse me.
That's inside.
Excuse me again. All right, Ethan Salas with the home run. I'll take that. And Josiah Hartshorn with the home run as well.
Ball.
And there's a home run by Charlie Condon. So we're getting our runs in. Hopefully the Parallel XP is also getting in too.
That's a ball.
T.O. Gillen. I get runs while I can with them.
Ball.
Is that going to be another home run? It is. Thank you, short left field wall. Or actually the box seats. Thank you, box seats and scoreboard for giving me that home run.
Nice one. Hit. That's a ball. That ball's foul.
Yikes.
That's a ball.
No, that's not. I mean, maybe I should have, but I just. It felt like if that were on target, even with Eli Willett's speed, he wasn't going to make it. So I just didn't want to take the chance. It's fine, there's another inning.
No, that's out.
Ooh, Gage Wood. All right, giving up a home run there. Not that that's a big deal, but that is kind of concerning.
No, that missed.
A-Lock. A-Lock in that draft map. Strike three, sit down. Because I've still yet to do that. Like, try to get the draft class guys. Or at least do a lot of base rounds, but a free 15K every time, so you're over. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. People are willing to put in the subs and the money, but they're not willing to put in the effort. Priorities.
That's the ball.
Nice. Take a base hit.
Foul ball.
It's pitiful. I mean, whatever. People can do it however they want. And I've been saying this for years. I think this goes back to, I was saying this back in 2021 when I first got serious about streaming. People can do it however they want, but I personally would rather grind for it than put in my own money to get the cards. Oh, come on. He wasn't safe? Go ahead, Bremner.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I play this game for 3 hours, at least 3 hours a day. I mean, I'm going to put forth the effort. I like the game that much that I'm willing to play it for take 3 hours out of my day to be able to play it. So, of course, I'm going to be more towards the grind and trying to get the cards rather than putting in my own money to get those cards. Like, I could have put in my credit card. I could have gotten several 100,000 subs and then be able to afford Otani or Judge. But I'd rather just earn them. And I did. So, still, I can't criticize people who decide to do that, put their credit card in and pay for the stubs. I can't criticize them, nor can I tell them that they shouldn't do that, but I can look at it and judge it in a very negative way. Ooh, good. We got the Rising Rookies pack. All right, now I'm going to head towards the Ranger Stronghold. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, that's it? That's all I get? Alright. I guess Peyton Tolley, that's who I'm getting. Ha! Oh, look at that. I even got Roy Halladay. Nice. Only 7 more to get Jose Ramirez. Still gotta get the summer guys. Still need some cityscapes, guys. Still gotta do that. Holy mackerel. Uh, if only. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take my break now. I will be back in 5 minutes, and then we'll wrap up the Hall of Fame Conquest map and see what kind of rewards I get out of it. So I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I'm ready to get back into that Conquest map and take on the Rangers. So we gotta go over here. Get this on veteran. I'll engage wood. Oh, let me get past that. Nope. Perfect, perfect, but it's a line. It's a ground out. That's so frustrating. There we go. Bomer with the home run. Or is it Bonhomer? Might be Bonhomer. Okay. I've got another hour, so you're all good. Ouch. Come on, Ethan. Yes, sir. But it doesn't matter. It's still brand new. Okay. Edgewood, it's up to you. Keep this a one-run game.
Off the plate, ball.
Hopefully the offense will come around in the next half inning.
Aye. He's out. Aye.
Strike three, sit down.
Ball one.
You know, my mother and I were discussing dinner and like what it is that I can eat, and I realized just how much there isn't for available for me to eat, or how much I can't eat. I can't eat a lot of the same stuff I was eating before. You know, now I'm very limited. I don't know what to do about that. Her suggestion was get a different acquired taste. I'm like, what? Great, thanks.
No, that's low.
Great advice.
That's in. Ball two.
Oh boy. It's just hard being on this diet. Nope, that's going to get caught. So no more offensive support, which means I'm going to have to bring in Bremner. Josh Young's just going to get a base hit right there.
Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball.
Sorry, I was going to do the strike 3, sit down. Now I can strike 3, sit down. But I was getting a little too eager there. Strike 3, sit down. Oh. Wow, I'm surprised that was gone. I didn't think that had enough behind it, but I'll take it. Is Bonner or Bomer gonna have another home run? No, it's gonna go foul. So close.
Ball. That's inside.
And instead he's gonna fly out to center. So 2-0 is what we gotta work with. All right. Let's see. Okay. So Jamie Arnold is gonna get this one.
Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah.
Strike three, sit down.
Nope, that's inside.
Strike three, sit down. Jamie Arnold. 3 strikeout inning. It's too bad I can't do that in mini seasons. I can't take the starting pitchers and put them in a reliever role. But it is what it is. Oops. All right, let's go after the Dodgers. Fortunately, can't play him on rookie, but that's okay. Ooh, excuse me. All right, last stronghold. And then it's just a matter of collecting the territories, opening the packs, seeing what we get. Ouch.
That ball hit him.
All right, Eli Willetts, take your base. What's up, Woogie? How are ya?
Nope, ball one.
That's going to drive in two right there. Yeah, I saw that. Or I saw one of the home runs. I saw one of them. Let's see if that gets him back on track. Because I think the Mariners are really going to need it if they're going to make, and if they're going to have any shot at making the playoffs, they need him.
Oh, that's inside.
Well, best of luck to the Mariners. September is always huge for baseball. See, I'm of the belief that September should be like in division series. That's what it should be. One last push to make it to the postseason if you got to win your division. That's what it should be. If you want to throw in a rivalry like a Mets Yankees or White Sox Cubs or Dodgers Angels in September, if you want to do that, that's fine. But September should be within the division. What's up, Bubbles? I'm doing pretty good. Yourself? Good. That's good to hear. I was just talking about how I think that the last month of the season, teams should only play within division. If they want to throw in like a cross-league rivalry, like a Yankees-Mets or Cubs-White Sox strike three, sit down, or Angels-Dodgers, then fine. But other than that, it should be division series because you're making a push towards the division, whether you're trying to lock it up or you're trying to gain ground. That's September. That's what September should be for, in my opinion. And no other silly games like, let's say, Mets versus Orioles. Actually, that series is coming up, and it's going to mark Pete Alonso's return. But seriously, is that going to have any impact on the division for either the American League or the National League East? In all likelihood, probably not. So why is it on the schedule then, other than it's Pete Alonso's return to Citi Field? If Pete Alonso didn't go to Baltimore, nobody would care about that series. At least this year.
That's a ball.
Oh, man. Can't lose it now, Wood. But you get what I'm saying? Like, make it all about the division. Even if it's something like the Phillies and Mets. Like, maybe the Phillies would crush the Mets, but at least if the Mets were competitive, then it might be a battle for the division. Generally speaking, they start at the end of September, beginning of October. Like the first couple days in October, I think are games 2 and 3 of the wild card. I think. It was funny. I was watching the clip of Pete Alonso hitting the game-winning home run against Devin Williams in the wild card round against the Brewers. Just makes me miss him that much more. At least Gillen was safe. Excuse me.
Ball, that pitch is up.
think we're going to throw in Bremner again.
Yep, that ball went out.
Strike 3, sit down. Georgia's got that, no problem.
Nope, that's a ball.
It's funny to think, but it wasn't that long ago, or it was, yeah, it wasn't that long ago when the World Series would be at the end of, would be in like the middle of October. They would have it all done before it even started to get cooler. And then they expanded the playoffs, strike 3, sit down. And now all of a sudden, you had to have the division series. And then you had to have the wild card round. And then you needed to expand it to 6 teams.
That's a ball.
Sir. I think it's going to be a home run. Wow, I thought it was just going to be I thought it was just going to be a double, a ground rule double, but it turned out to be more than that. Ooh, I was on top of that.
He's out.
All right, I guess Bremner is going to go get the save, and if he gives up a run, then I'll bring in either Arnold or Hernandez. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, I guess it would have been Seth if Bremner had given up a run.
Ball that's outside.
Strike 3, sit down. But no need for that because Bremner is just going to strike him out. That's the last stronghold. Bomer with a home run, 4 RBIs. Actually, he accounted for all the runs. Counted for all the runs in that game on his RBIs. see. 4, 3, 2. Good. Okay. This needs to be 4, so 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I think we're going to put the 22 there. Move the 14 over to here. Nice, another deluxe pack. Two, 1. There we go. Got the vault pack. Whoops. Okay, so the only two that I haven't done is the All-Star Game and the Shark Map, which just came out today. So, what do you think? Hopefully, when they still have Juan Soto on their team, I can hope for 2029 or 2030. I don't. You know what? It seems like I don't. I think so, but like now I'm less confident in that because it seems like the Dodgers may not be interested in keeping Scooble. And I think if Scooble doesn't go to the Dodgers, then then I think that kind of denotes this whole this whole idea of the top teams are the ones that win it, and the bottom teams are not spending enough. So, but I mean, there's more than that issue. There's the issue of players getting paid a good amount and all that. That's still an issue that the players union and the MLB have to work out on their own. So right now I'm going to say yes, but I'm not as confident in that as I was, like, let's say, a month ago. Oh, come on. Give me Spencer Strider. Please let that be Strider. Dang it. It's Harper. Three, 6, 4, 9. 186. 74. Right, let's see who I get. The Cityscapes pack. That's a good question. I mean, because it's in free agency, unless, or because it tends to happen while free agency is going on, if the players are not signed, then it hurts them because if there's no guarantee, or wait, no, if they don't have a contract and then all of a sudden the season starts up then who's going to sign him? Especially if spring training is around the corner or very close. The players, I think, to an extent, do lose. The owners certainly lose. If there's no MLB, there's no way, or if there's no season, there's no way they're making any money. Uh, they also lose out on all those TV contracts. Sponsors also lose out. So I don't think anyone wants this, but the players, they obviously want to be played. They want to be paid. I don't blame them. That's exactly what we do at our regular jobs. Like, is it not that when we do a good job or when costs start to rise, we ask for a little bit more money? No, it's not only in MLB. I mean, the NHL had lockouts. So did the NBA. So did the NFL. Although the NFL, I think, got it done rather quickly. But I think what everyone's biggest fear is that it turns out like the 1995 strike. Was it 95? Yeah, I think it was 95, where the second half of the season was done, and the first half of the 96 season was also lost. So it's not just an issue in baseball. There are other sports who have dealt with this. Oh, if I could get another shot at Outlighter, I would take it. Let's see. Nope. Just two guys that I already have. All right, I'll take Schlittler. I'll just quick sell him. Oh, wow. Did I get the rare round? Oh, who should I go for? Yamamoto or Cease? I feel like Cease is the one that I should take here. All right. Well, there's only one thing left that I could do here, and that's go to the mini seasons and try to work on the grind um, for Leo DeVray. Get his legacy program done. Let's see where I'm at with that. So I need 148 more strikeouts. I need, oh, let's see. I need 221 more runs, and I need a heck of a lot more parallel XP to get Leo DeVray. Well, no time like the present. First, let me make sure my squad is actually what I want it to be. I didn't think it was. So here's what I'm going to do. You're going to be my DH. Like an all day. Listen, I did streams that were over 4 hours, and I felt like I was starting to lose my mind. So I'm not doing that again. Sorry, but that's not happening. Not with me. All right, good. I've got my lineup set, although maybe I want to make some changes here. Actually, Ethan was much better batting wise than Boomer was, so I'm going to throw him in. So many shortstops, jeez. All right, let's play on veteran. Oh wait, I don't know if I reset my game though. I better make sure that I do that. Hold on. Now I feel like I could do it. Start off with Seth. Oh, I know it's repeatable. Yeah, I knew that.
Ball.
But I usually, with these Conquest maps, unless they have packs that I specifically want, generally speaking,
And out.
I don't do them more than once.
Ground rule double.
Okay, that's fine. You're all caught up. Great.
Aye.
Strike three, sit down. All right, well, Seth is going to be able to only go 6 innings. Not good that we're already starting off on a bad note.
Aye.
Strike three, sit down. Strikeout double, strikeout double. Or no, I'm sorry, it was double strikeout, double strikeout. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Ball inside.
Base hit. That's going to drive in the run. So already down 2-0. I don't think I've ever gotten off to this bad of a start in mini seasons.
No, that's a foul ball.
But plenty of time. This is 9 innings, so strike three, sit down.
Ball.
Oh, gosh.
Inside, ball one.
All right, so I get nothing in that half inning. So that's great.
Out. Aye. Ah.
Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down.
Ball inside.
There we go. Jacob Reimer with the home run. And finally, we're on the board. Michael Arroyo with a base hit. Very nice.
Nope. That's inside.
There we go. I just needed to update my title. No, double play. You kidding me? A perfect grounder.
Aye. Ball one. Aye. Ball one.
Strike three, sit down. 6 strikeouts for Seth.
Ball upstairs. Aye. Ball, that's inside. Ah.
Mm. Strike three, sit down. Sorry, there's a mosquito flying around around my room. I don't want it to bite me.
Yep, that ball went out. Foul.
Ooh, T.O. Gillen with the home run, and we've got this puppy tied.
Ball in.
Eli Willits, he's got that home run. Let's go. We take the lead. That's why I wanted to play at Costco, because I could hit those home runs. Ethan Holiday follows it up with his own home run. Now it's 4-2.
That's a ball. Ball. Him. Hey.
Strike three, sit down. 8 strikeouts.
Ball, that's out. That's outside. Hey. Ah.
Strike three, sit down. 9 strikeouts.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Well, that's only a base hit, so I can live with that. I wasn't intending to stream beyond 6, but I guess I don't have a choice because it's only the 4th inning. Should have thought about this more. Oh well. Might as well finish this game, you know? Oh boy, this is going to be one of those tight games, isn't it?
Ball. That's ball two. Hey. Hey. Two. Ball. That's upstairs.
Strike 3, sit down. Oh no. Slider right down the middle. Well, no, actually not down the middle. A little low, but enough for DeVray to belt it out of the park. And I'm lucky there that Walcott didn't drive that one out either. Or at least not it wasn't fair. It's foul ball. Strike 3, sit down. Come on, we got to get the offense going here. This is what one of my biggest concerns playing on veteran was that there wasn't going to be as much offense.
Nope. Ball one.
No, I'm only going till the end of this game, and then I'm calling it a stream. I've been streaming since 3:03 my time, so it's just that the show network crapped out on me earlier. That's why this stream was broken up. So for the first 48 minutes, I was grinding the Rising event Rising Stars event program, came back, finished that up, and then did the whole thing Conquest map, and now doing one of these games. So, no.
Aye. Ball one.
But I really should have done something else. Maybe with instead of doing the mini seasons game, I thought I had enough time for it, but apparently I didn't. Now I'm gonna go over, which I guess is fine. Oh, strike three, sit down for that last batter. Strike three, sit down.
Ball two.
No, he didn't go. He went. Yes, he went. BS.
Ball. That's ball two.
Reimer, did he hit this one out? He did. Let's go. Another home run for Reimer. Ow. Oh, man.
Ball. Ball two. That's ball three.
All right. I'll take that walk.
No. Inside.
Oh, no. Oh, well. Hernandez can pitch one more inning. Although I do need to get stats with the relievers. That is something that I need to do.
Outside, that's a ball.
If Hernandez gives up a run in this inning, then I'll take him out. Of course, it'll also depend on the next inning too. So, if it's still a 3-run ball game, then I can bring in a reliever and try to get the save. Strike 3, sit out.
Hey!
Strike 3, sit out.
That's a ball. Nope, that's foul.
There we go. Base hit, I'll take that.
Ball, that's out. Hey! Ball, that's low.
And that's a base hit. All right, so I mean, we could still bring in a reliever. Probably should. No need to waste Hernandez's stamina. Just not going to get a save. Ethan Holiday with the RBI single right there. Coming through clutch.
Ball one.
Jackson, I believe so, yeah. And they're both the sons of Matt Holliday. Jackson, he's on the Orioles. Ethan, I think, was taken by the Rockies. But let me double check on that. Strike 3, sit down. Well, I mean, as a batter, it could really end up well for Ethan. I mean, his dad had a successful career with Colorado.
Nope, that's foul.
And who knows what they're going to be like once he gets up to the majors. Or if he gets up there, there's always the possibility he doesn't pan out. You never know. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Thought that had a chance of getting out. The only downside to this Pipeline Series program that we've got, or not content, there's not even a single reliever. So it's all starting pitch. If they're pitchers, they're all starting pitchers. They're not relievers. So trying to use them in bullpen games in mini seasons is not going to work. You're going to have to pitch the whole game with them.
Ball.
All right, Chase Petty, this is it. Just get through this part of the lineup. We're good. No save for you, but hey, you got the experience. Strike 3, sit down. Uh-oh. That's not good. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, catch inside.
Strike 3, sit down. All right. Well, we got 10 runs out of that deal. Seth Hernandez ended up with 15 strikeouts in 7 innings. Get 5 show packs from somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, I need reliever innings. Okay. All right, let me just check what the let me check what which team had Ethan Holiday. Yeah, it was the Rockies. That's what I thought. So they have him as a prospect. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at at TTV Next JG 24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, very happy with the progress today. Not only did we get the Rising Stars event program done, but we also got the multiplayer program done. No reason for me to continue with this. So Friday, when I do the Weekend Classic, is purely to have a shot at getting that Johan Santana card. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just buy him. But six game, but that isn't until Friday. As far as tomorrow goes, I think that I will do the Shark Conquest map, get that out of the way. And yeah, I think that's the big plan for tomorrow. Just do the Shark Conquest map and get the rewards for it. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.